Hello guys and welcome everyone to today's racing on rFactor 2 guys. We are starting with touring car race and then going to jump into sorry. We are jumping into the touring car and then from the touring car into the Porsche Cup car around Imola. And yeah, guys, that's going to be the program for tonight. That's going to be the program for today. We are in the Beamer, our most favorite touring car. And we're in Virginia, a racetrack that I think is pretty perfect for the British touring car racing type of cars. Sorry, license issue. Anyway, guys, we got 40 minutes to get ready around the circuit for, I don't know, I think a 30-minute race. I'm not even 100% sure. Either way, though, I hope you will enjoy the stream. Right. So, let's get this machine going. I consider this racetrack to be kind of high speed circuit, so let's see how it goes. Especially those fast S's, fast corners, could be in like of the BMW. Sometimes I'm really amazed how much cornering speed the BMW, or generally speaking the touring cars, produce, and then sometimes I still get surprised with their bad cornering performance. Extremely weird, like, you know, those cars have not a lot of downforce, yet they do 240, 250. I think also they have awful brake performance, but after all, yeah, you run into the absolute maximum limiter for coming into the roller coaster down here. And they also got a quite soft chassis. Like, this turn seems to be a lot easier than in other cars. But let's see. We need to get up to speed. Hey Laurie, thank you for joining. Hey Craig, you as well for joining. So, look, ooh. There she was biting straight away. I think the circuit is also going to be great for racing with touring cars. Second or third gear corner, I don't know. Like in this corner here, in this particular corner, before you go into this sort of back straight, it feels that the car has more performance than a GT3, which is probably not true. It just feels like it because it takes that corner much easier. Yeah, that is probably the best possible way to take this turn. Oh, let's see. First sector, 1.5 tenths off. Second sector, purple. I think I need to increase the brake pressure. Car is simply not stopping. I should be able to find a way to brake beyond that that crest where it goes down the hill. Car is obviously extremely lenient going over the curbs and stuff. Gotta admit. And here is a bit too tail happy, apparently. Beautiful through the hairpin. Very good on the exit. Yes, Darius. No open wheelers or LMPs back in the schedule, but you know, it's alright. I think you can live with that for a week. And apparently there is an open wheeler in the schedule with the New Year series being McLaren 1998 F1 car. And also the LMP3, I think, around Monza is a combo for this week. There is some good cars yet to come still. So fuel consumption 2.24. Okay, I need to increase the brakes. So I guess it's a 26-minute race. 26 times 60, we're doing probably 52s. Let's go. Close. Maybe 15 laps, 2.25. 34 liters of fuel that we need. Can take 36 because I think there will be a formation lap. So then maximum brake pedal force. Let's put that to 100 and see whether we're locking up or not. I hope you guys are doing great as well. Hope you are looking forward to the touring car race here at Virginia, and then the Porsche Cup race at Imola. That indeed will be the schedule for tonight. Then tomorrow we're gonna race the GT3 runners around Indianapolis road course. Are you guys off work between the years, or are you following a standard working schedule and have had your first day of work again today? I think majority of the people actually is off from work. Most of the factories are closed, at least here in Germany. Sadly, Papa Michi is working in finance. And finance obviously has a shed load of work to do during the Christmas periods, as it's year-end closing. So, unlucky. Yeah, the initial braking is certainly better. But am I flat spotting the tires? That is the question. check to close the diff a little bit. For a little bit more stability. You guys got some New Year's resolutions? Or are you more like, nah, you need New Year's resolutions, you're not following your goals throughout the year anyway? Eight. Okay, gives me the chance anyway to lock up the coast by a click. Maybe go 95% brake pressure. Should probably be better. No team. This is no shirt of a team. This is a shirt from a finale I raced in 2019. As soon as there is new team announcements, you'll hear on my social media pages. Oh, half an hour till the race. So it's about time that we start gaining some time. I mean, that said, of course, I'm obviously looking good. Doing 51.5 while everyone else is doing 53s. It's more like I need to close the differential on the throttle. Car really doesn't like to be thrown into the turn. Probably not even much I can do with the brake bias and stuff. So maybe putting it backwards a bit. It's just ironically that you, despite having brake bias less than 50% on the front, still the front that is locking up. Somehow you need to manage that drift. So, Cupra power. I'm afraid, no draft, no straight line speed of the BMW. That is really the only area where this car is suffering big time. I mean, you can see him sitting in the draft, but let's see what the next lap is getting us to. And I think we can answer that question with more traffic. Yes, Leonardo, Virginia International Raceway. Absolutely, VIR. So, since the guy just spun out, we now have the chance to hopefully have a free lap. Hello, Reuven. Did I already greet you? Can't remember. Stay on the track. Yeah, that was no good exit. So did I just say we have a clean lap? I think I sadly have to correct that. Last to second, I shall do it for the viewers. So that when you sign up, you do a first to first. Depending on the start, yes. Ah, another fast lap killed. For me it feels like I need to do mid-50s already, but I just can't get one lap without traffic. Leonardo says we're cooking. Yes, we're cooking indeed, actually. I would love to cook a lap without traffic. Can someone take the ingredients away? So, more traffic cooking. Let's see. I can't make Bernd just move over. He is still 1.2 seconds ahead. At least that should get me ahead without having to brake myself heavily through on the inside, so I can have a clear approach into the roller coaster. So I can also then stop warning about the traffic. And a safety final turn, 9 tenths up. So we're going to be in the 50.5s with that. 50.568. So we keep cooking. Nicolini, I get why you are introducing a last to first challenge, kind of. But is the circuit really this technical and this tricky for most of the people to drive? Thank you so much. Gap is now 1.8 seconds to P2. I mean, this is just a practice session, but still. Hooking the front left. I think I want to cook some setup changes. After we've loaded up all the cars. There we go. So, one click lower on the rear spring rate, just to have a little bit more rear ends. I'm gonna keep rear wing 4. Back to the 46.5 brake bias, otherwise we are shredding the rear too much. Coast. Yeah, just keep that. Let's see how that goes. Hey, Reuven. I don't know. Oh yeah, almost hooked the same mistake than the guys ahead. About FSR, it will strongly depend on the car. Whether it suits me, whether it does not suit me. Also depends whether I can find a team or a teammate to be competitive with. Other than that, I think maybe time to leave that series. Let's see. I can't say yet at this stage. Way too many things uncertain regarding the future anyway, so... Whoop. Holy... Okay, what the heck was that? Is that just a curb? That would just mean that I need more... Then I need more dampening or more compression. Let's give it a go. Felt very weird. Yeah, exactly. It felt like bottoming out Puppy Squisher. We don't want to bottom out there. Something Wong Son. I do not know, to be honest. Probably you need to ask some GT3 veteran driver. From the GT3 physics, probably I have to consider ACC to be more accurate, as it is a dedicated GT3 simulation. But generally speaking, I would put rFactor 2 over ACC in terms of accuracy of physics simulation. May not be applicable for all cars, but just from a feeling POV. I don't really like the stiffer suspension. Doesn't really fix the oversteer part of it. And I think it just takes a bit of performance away, generally speaking. No. Something Wong you should definitely give rFactor 2 a go. So I click at the front. Could make the anti-roll bar a click lighter at the rear. Softer, not lighter. Okay. Give that one a shot. So guys, I hope you appreciate the content. I hope you enjoy the driving here in the touring car. Going to do the touring car race now in 15 minutes, 12 minutes apparently. Then we're gonna jump back into the Porsche 992 GT3 Cup. And then we're gonna call it a day, as tomorrow we will be running in the GT3 weekly session. Not sure whether I take the Mercedes or the McLaren. Need to make up my mind on that. Oh, the Scallop box has put in a 52.0, 1.5 seconds of us. I better take some distance here. I think you can't do anything wrong with a SimuCube. I'm not sure, is there a SimuCube Standard and a SimuCube Pro? As a beginner, I would probably not go with the Pro version straight away. Most of the time you don't really need the full potential of the standard version anyway. Thank you so much for leaving the space. I mean, it's obviously great that you invest into a direct drive, but I would not go for the deep high-end pricing, you know. Something rather basic. The beginning should be fine. Obviously more basic than, I don't know, a Thrustmaster wheel or whatever. You know what I mean. Don't get it. Lap was killed anyway already. That is the rear wing dead. Okay. So, then for the setup. Not 100% happy with how the rear end is behaving. I don't know if I really want to put another click of rear wing. Maybe I should give it a try. Rear wing is not minimum actually. Not sure if that's a mistake in the first place, but yeah, of course anything will feel like an upgrade, but should I now destroy his lap as well because he didn't move out of the way? Everything will feel like an upgrade. I totally get that. But of course, you know, have you ever driven a direct drive on an Expo or something? If you haven't had that yet, I would not, like, you know, I would save the 300-400 euros. Again, you won't probably use the full potential of the standard one anyway. You've maybe seen or heard from Moritz Lerner. He actually just released a short with an explanation why he is using absolute minimum FFB, which means he's having a wheelbase of 18 Newton meter and he uses like 2 or 3 or 4 Newton meter out of it only. Of course, overall Newton meter will 18 Newton meter will make sure that he got all the details that he needs. But generally speaking, it was surprising to see, because some people will be like, yeah, more force feedback, more resistance and whatnot. I need everything I can get. You know, the people that are doing the 100% FFB challenges and stuff. But not more is always better. Or not always more is better. That is probably the better grammar on it. Just locked up the front. Generally a bit more understeer for sure. Because of that rear wing. Let's see what is the straight line speed difference though. Die Einsatzleitung Elmskirchen möchte wissen, ob die Strecke fun ist. Ja, ist sie. Sehr technisch, aber spaßig. So close to no difference in straight line speed and higher rear wing. Interesting. Can we make it to the 49s? No, not with that slide. 3 more minutes till the race. Chance for one more lap, 50.1. Problem with that rear wing setting though. No, you are completely shredding the fronts. Maybe I should just get a bit of oversteer back into the car. Just keep rearing forward. Hey Robin, how you doing? So, save the setup. After I put back rear wing 4. Did I also adjust the ARB? Never mind, back with it. I need the rotation. Save the set. Robin, I'm doing good. Thank you for thank you for asking. We are about to jump into the race. We're just getting on the way in a minute. Nicolini there with an official fast lap of 150.3. So let's see who we are up against. Oops. Go back. Could you go back? Uh, 27 registrants. 28 is a split. Oh, please not 2 more. There's 1 more guy. We're gonna have a split because of 1 guy. Nah. Yeah, awesome. I mean, okay, whatever. We're happy that people are racing. Did you see how many registrants we had for the... We had for the GTE? Yes, that is the reason. I need to spot it from my own stream. I think it's an issue of when not having enough people to race the stuff when it comes to the low participation. The gold area. So let's put the soften. I'm already platin. I think until gold, don't know exactly. We need to do like 25 races or so. Alts Arena, hello, welcome. So guys, if you appreciate the content, please have a follow on Twitch. Please subscribe us on the YouTube channel. Especially on YouTube, guys, we're trying to still hunt down the overall goal of 8,000 subscribers on our channel. We're currently at 7,935. So if you guys want to support us, if you guys want to make us hit that mark, maybe I should ask for subscribers when I'm hitting my marks to hit that mark of 8,000 people. Anyway, guys, we're trying to find 8,000 subscribers overall on our YouTube channel. We're lacking 64, 65. If you're not yet a subscriber of the channel, please consider hitting the subscription button. Regarding the further plan of tonight, obviously we're now going to have the touring car race here around Virginia. Then we are jumping into the Porsche Cup car at Imola. That is the plan for tonight. Lucas, can you even enable ABS? Oh yes, you can. Interesting. how shall I say, when you enable ABS you get a weight penalty, so it's always better to drive without. However though, if you are obviously locking up like crazy, then enabling ABS in order to prevent that might be the way to go. Platin is after gold, yes Robin. I'm at Platin 1. Apparently after this race we should be Platin 2. So keep your fingers crossed. So let's see what the soft tire can do for us. Can slide apparently. Sorry. Interesting grass we have there. Nah, I badly bonked the guy, I'm sorry. I will probably also be a punt on my safety rank. At least that will going to be a hit on the safety rank. Yeah, I think I need to shred my front tires. There's no other chance. Stability of the car in other circumstances is just not there. So back to understeering the front. How much time have I spent on adjusting the rig? In long session you feel no pain. I set it up once for a good hour or so. I try to get the wheel a bit up, a bit down, a bit further away, but closer to you. Same with the pedals. At some point, I found a position where I was like, yeah, this is fine. Actually, you know, where it just feels natural. So I remembered myself from driving school how it is supposed to be, that you have like you have, you know, wheels on the steering wheel, you should have like a 90-degree angle in your arm. I don't have a 100% accurate 90% angle. Just looking at it in straight position, I would say it is maybe 120 degrees, 110. Certainly not this. Yeah, I've put a pillow as a back support, and I have tilted the seat a bit backwards so that the hip is not getting straight from the top forces when sitting. Stuff like that, and with that it's apparently more or less fine. I mean, you can still get pain in the knee, you can get pain in the vades, the muscles about to jam. But yeah, thankfully and luckily I don't suffer from these issues. ABS feels like it's deliberately bad on this and the Porsche for people to not use it. Yeah, absolutely. The ABS is obviously reducing the brake pressure being transferred to the wheel. And sometimes it's just very beneficial to go over that limit and have just a little bit of lockup. Like no actual lockup, but you know, when you're still doing 120 and the tire is turning 60 kph, you're kind of still locking up while not locking up completely. That might still be beneficial after all. So ABS would completely kill this opportunity. 100%. We love the motivated people in turn 1. And we'll have the same in turn 3. I hate turn 3. I think it's, beside that uphill fast turn, always one of these turns where I'm completely unsure of what to do. This one. Maybe I need to reduce the brake pressure again, despite I don't want to. Because I already feel a flat spot right here. Branker26, thank you for the follow. Welcome on the Twitch channel to the stream. So, I go straight for second lap. 50.9. So it won't be a full second here, I guess. Apparently it is. There you see how much you can lose with a single mistake like that. It's crazy sometimes. So we're roughly exactly a second up on our own. And I happily invest a 10th here. So, one second faster. Now we take off a liter of fuel. Alright, so currently pulled by a second. A bit more. Yeah, I see why Nicolini proposed the first challenge. I appreciate the idea still. And I think I should just about have 2 attempts left to go here. Yeah, so this and another lap. Although this should be the faster one of these anyway. Let's see though. Hey John. Still alive. Oh no, oh no, no, no. Yeah, the feeling when you lock it up straight into that banking or into that approach through the right king. So now I need a look. If I'm not mistaken, I will go over the line roughly with half a second to spare. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just made it. Yeah, thrown the lap away literally. How much was I up 2/10 at that point? Yeah, Leonardo VIR is such a roller coaster track indeed. As a fun roller coaster, I think. I'm completely honest with you. Mitchell, I think you will love rFactor 2 when you come from AC. rFactor 2 should be a huge evolution from the ACC physics. Look at me. Yeah, never mind. It's not important, I guess. Although Dennis with a 50.5. It's a good lap. Hi John, how you doing? So yeah, Mitchell, coming back on the point, I think you will absolutely love the physics. So what did we do? 111s. So 15 times 2.3. I'm taking 36 just to be fine. And I'm taking the medium, I guess. It's more sophisticated than the first AC for sure. So I think it's beyond it. I think it's better than it. It is maybe more drift slidey than one want to have it, admittedly. But generally speaking, I think it's way better than AC1. And I think right now it's up for sale if I'm not mistaken. So should be a bargain to get it. Alright, we're picking the medium tire for the race. As we're gridding in 1 minute. Right, that gives me the opportunity to once again tell you guys about the plan. So we're doing now the touring car race, then we jump into the Porsche 992 GT3 Cup around Imola. That will do it for today then, 2 races, and tomorrow we will be back live with the GT3 at Indianapolis with a weekly GT3 race. I am very sure you guys will enjoy that, so I'm sure you don't want to miss it. So therefore, make sure you follow on Twitch and you subscribe us on the YouTube channel. Once again, guys, the quick reminder that we are trying to have 8,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel overall. So if you enjoy the party, if you enjoy the racing and the esports, then please subscribe on the YouTube channel. Make sure to give the video a like, that's very important as well. And also, of course, follow us on Twitch if you haven't done already. Leonardo, no off-season for Simracing. To be fair, we are in off-season, yeah. 100%. Mitch Rodriguez, thank you so much. Enjoy the race as well. Yes, Walker, we good. We very good. We should not stall the car today. But we don't start in second gear because of the wetness. So we should be good. People are heating up the tires and I'm just coming to the start finish line with no weaving whatsoever. Mhm. Great. Der SV Kroge Ehrendorf ist auch am Start. Der Ehrenverein. Welcome. Thank you for joining. So, Dennis will be close to us. As I'm trying not to lock up the fronts on these mediums. A little bit of a moment there into the final turn. As we welcome Guys72, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. 24 minutes to go. Oh, let's get the track rubbered up a bit. Save the tire and maybe we'll be able to put in a low 50 or a high 49 in the final stages of the race. It will be utterly important though to not have shredded the tires overall by that. So I won't go for the ultimate pace here in the opening stages of the race. As we got 5 seconds gap to P3 already, 50.9 there for the moment. It's funny, that fast left-hander down the hill. More easy you want to take it, the more safety you want to put into the corner, the more likely it throws you off. Nicolini, I just go as far as necessary. Where are you in the race? I missed your registration up here. You're grabbing yourself a coffee. That's great. You Mr. Coffelino. Why still Nicolini on Twitch, not Mr. Coffelino? Lunchtime here. Are you at work or? Tires are still looking good. Thankfully no flat spots yet. Oh. Hey Monza. Thank you for joining. How are you doing, man? Happy end of the year. Absolutely. Hope you had a good one. Oh, poor Bruno. So, 18 more minutes, guys. And then we head straight towards Imola and to the Porsche Cup car, where I think we may find a Nicolini as well. A wild guess. But it's a guess. Robin, which race? Porsche? Porsche Cup car is a very nice car for learning driving. Is your race already done? Or have you raced the race 2 hours ago? Almost died. Still 3/10 quacker. Michi, what a drive. What are you doing? Nah, Nicolini, you were more quack. Did you do 50.3, I think? Look at me, just making it to the point twos, not even that. 0.6. Oops. I don't know whether I want to take that hairpin in second or third. I think if you get it in perfectly with a little bit of a slide, second is amazingly good. But nailing the lap or nailing the corner. So 7 laps to go. So the front left is about to give up. So this may be another quack lap attempt, and then that's it for beating Nicolini's 50.3. So I hope Nicolini is happy. Ah, I locked up. Now I'm actually mad about the 9,000. I know where they are. They are right here for not mounting this curb. There is a full 10, but yeah, whatever. 10 more minutes. It's easier said than done, the no crash and stuff like that, especially as soon as you start taking it easy around this particular turn, things usually hit the fan. This hairpin was also amazingly good on the lap. What do you guys prefer actually? Touring car here at VIR or the Porsche Cup at Imola? Just also from a few experience. Does it bow? Hello, welcome. Driving that far away from an apex almost hurts. Yeah, front left is like I don't want. Already having big problems now. I mean, I pushed it hard on these 2 flying laps trying to get that 50-0 in. So I'm not sure if I can actually get them back to a operating window. Try and take it a bit easier, not pushing the car as much. Maybe on the final lap then get another chance. Meanwhile we need to make it by 5:33 over the line to go for the extra lap. That might be tight as well. I don't think we get the extra laps. unless my front left suddenly reappears. Saying, hello, I'm back for work. I like to rotate the car. I would need high 50s to make it an extra lap. See if people are going to hate me again or not. Turn. 51. It's not impossible to go for the extra lap here. I have the Sim Industries Formula Pro Elite as the steering wheel here. So let's see what is the target lap time for the final lap. Will the timer hit 50-0 before we cross the line? Oh yes, it just did. We need another 50.7. For sending us all into another lap. Let's see how many people hate me of those 14. Let's push. 32 seconds to go. I'm afraid we won't make it extra lap. It will be down to a couple of thousands. Let's see. Damn. I'm 100% sure it was that 151.4 4 laps ago, where we just took it a little bit too easy. Nine. Have a guess, guys. How close was it? Personal feeling-wise, a maximum of 2 or 3 tenths. Not more. I would be surprised if it's a lot more. Let's give it a look, because we want to jump into the Porsche. I need that practice time. Half a second. Ah, well, Robin. It's fine. I mean, maybe I would have screwed up more people with going for the extra lap, so it's probably better to not have done it. Anyway, we want to have a quick look into the results before jumping to the Porsche. First, I'm obviously going to register for that race to see whom we up against that. Obviously, the race is not yet finished, so we can't see the results yet. But the Porsche race is on in 7 minutes. Nicolini 43.9 in the race there. No Nicolini here in the list. I am disappointed. And we will get more than one split again. Anyway, let's check out. We are Platinum 2 thanks to the race. So we have gained another safety rank. Okay. I don't know what they've done after the last update. But the race history should show that Porsche race now. It counted at least. Because otherwise I would have not made it to Platinum 2. You know what? I'm a smart boy. Before running into more issues. Just quickly fire up that game again. There we go. So let's load into the game, quickly have a look at the results, then jumping into the Porsche. Maybe should have jumped to the Porsche first. Anyway, we want this to be clean. So I can see the stuff has counted because we have more wins, more races and stuff. Okay, there seems to be some error on the system. Let's hope that the Porsche race is not going to be affected by this. 29 people registered. So we're gonna straight get used to the qualifying setup, because the qualifying setup is the one that is most tricky to drive. You guys can buy this setup actually that I'm using right now. You can find the link for that in the description of the video below. www.improveyourlaptime.com was uploaded yesterday. We have built it live in a session. And we've made it pass quality control by completely during a race. It's a total different machine to drive compared to the touring car. Could be more powerful in every aspect, but it has worse braking performance. So one guy was crying that I appeared in the practice server. Oh, qualifying. Even in qualifying, the car is not nice to drive. It means not nice, like not easy. Calls me the king of Porsche. And then there's me not being in Maastricht. I mean, I get it, they kinda consider me probably being a king, because I'm a second and a half faster than what these guys are doing here right now if I get the lap together, but yeah. Obviously I'm not that stoop high guy, like being so full of himself. I don't consider myself really the king. So 28. 45 people registered, maybe one or two more would be great, would size up the grid. Anyway guys, I go for a quick pee break and then we be right back here on the Porsche 992 Cup server at Imola. So guys, as promised, here we are, back with the Porsche. We have 6 minutes left in the free practice session. Means we get 1, maybe 2 laps in. Or it's only about building the feel for this machine again. The car is so specific in how it needs to be driven. But it's surely not one of these cars where you know, just jump in and be like on point. I mean, if you only drive that car, then yes, you can do it, but it's like me switching between the cars every now and then. And obviously the Porsche Cup car is something completely different compared to the touring car. So, I hope you will enjoy that race as well. Once again, thank you so much for your time, everyone. Really appreciate it. How do you make this slow motion video? Which program? I need to be honest. I haven't done that video. One of my biggest supporters, Papa Kuhn, has done it. He has put himself down, created this masterpiece. So kudos to him and also credits to him. I guess he has done it with Adobe After Effects. And, like, you know, he's an architect, so I guess he got the Adobe Creative Tools. Pretty much. Oh. So note to ourselves, don't want to hit this particular bucket. It is incredibly rusty lap, to be honest. Apparently I think I want to still give it a click. Rear anti-roll bar. To make it less understeery. Less oversteery. Mamma mia, what a lap. Don't get me wrong, it's not a good lap. Yeah. Click rear instability again, please. 44.6. See, that one to beat is probably going to be not possible. Yeah, 44.8. So. Anti-roll bar P4. Let's do it like this. Canon Simons, it is the standard Studio 397 HUD. Nothing too fancy. Goodness me. Fast jumping around. Let's see. The chicken. Maybe need to put up the brake bias even a click further. This alone was worth 3/10 though, 3.5/10. Half a second in the sector 3 alone now. Even more. Anyway. Box. Oh, guys, quali is around. And we are ready for it. So, again, guys, call to action. We are trying to reach 8,000 subscribers overall on the YouTube channel. So, since you guys are watching, I know you appreciate the content here. Please give the YouTube video a like. Please subscribe us on the YouTube channel. We're lacking 62, just 62 subscribers to hit 8,000. Currently sitting at 7,938. So if you want to support us big time, guys, please add that follow on Twitch and subscribe us on the YouTube channel if you haven't done already. Right, into the qualifying we go. I will go with 8 liters in the first attempt. We know why. Is it? Ah. Back in, yeah? Right, so we need mid 43. So best to do the 43 mid right in the first lap. Not optimal. Good hairpin, I think. Final 2 turns haven't been perfect. But it's a solid lap. Some 43 for sure. Hopefully. 43.5. 8. Yeah, and the car's like jump around. Jump around. Sorry. I hope I haven't killed someone. Okay, 2 single hot laps. Let's go! Do you want a quali lap? Lee J, hello. Nope. Oh well. I'm not sure how much you are following my social media channels. So in that case you may have indeed missed something. Because Burst Esport is no longer a team. So currently I'm a free agent. T-shirt is just some coincidence. Has no intentional meaning. Aiden Crow, thank you so much for supporting us on YouTube and becoming a subscriber on the channel. Much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the support, man. Car doesn't rotate. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine, Lee J. It's fine. Like, nothing we can do, sadly. Great, that's a hit for the safety rating. Antonin Titus. The guy that will call me out a cheater on the stream. Because I'm a second faster than him. Lovely guy. Okay, 1:52 to go. There's an important lessons learned here, actually. I need my good 15 minutes to dial myself in with the car. So, as much as we had them, 43.5. Don't want to say it was just a lucky lap, but a lot of things have just come in very nicely together. I'm pretty sure, looking at the first sector, there is another 2/10 catch. Let's see if we can get them. Ah, what are you doing? Don't forget about the braking in. And ultimate corner was beautiful. Two. Yes, this is good. So we put the race set. I grab some water.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now?
Right, guys, 1 minute to the race. Let's go. Can't wait. So then, you watched Antonin a few times, but you were not convinced. DJ, are you able to understand French? Because I can't. Lyle, hello, and enjoy the race starting P6. Best of luck. SNR Team Motorsports, are you doing real life racing here? Asking for a friend. Okay, 43 liters, formation lap is coming up. Ah, you are French. Is it true? One guy once came to me say he called me out a cheater because I was doing too fast lap times for him. And that triggered me so hard. Do I have reference points for turn-ins, or do I turn in by feel? I hardly have reference points for turn-in. What I'm doing is I anticipate how the car is feeling, what I need to do to aim towards the apex, and then I aim towards the apex that I want to turn in. So for example, and I quickly have to change cameras for that. For example, this hairpin, you will see the end of the road. This is where I start braking, and then I just wait here until the rear end flicks around from the brakes, and then I just manage to slide out of the turn. But other than that, I have no reference points as in where to turn in. And I don't think that's a good thing to have. It's fine to have reference points for the brakes, because first you hit the brake, then you can readjust your eyes and see where the car is heading to. That is fine enough. But to turn kind of blindly into a turn just because of a reference point, I don't think it's smart. But maybe I'm wrong. As far as I understand it, all those mental coaches and personal coaches, they are coaching the drivers to have their eyes as far forward as possible, so as far as possible into the future. So what they are doing with eye tracking, they make sure that the guys are looking at the braking points in the moment short before they hit the braking point, like right here. They now stare at the apex, 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 apex. Then they are on the apex, then they look onto the exit where they want to go, not on the curb, but onto the road. So that they, yeah, you know, you always drive where you have your eyes. So, you know, if you look into a wall, it's very likely that you crash into the wall. If you look beside the wall to the road where you want to go, then you're less likely to crash into the wall. That's the idea. Yes. Some people say I'm mourning a lot as well. I get that. But I hope I don't. Anyway, guys, 26-minute race in the Porsche is coming up. We put in the clutch, we wait for the lights. There come the lights. Five lights. And it's lights out and away we go. Amazing start. Nothing to worry into turn one. Apart from missing the braking point, which we don't. And now it just make sure to not overuse the rear. So, same kind of game as yesterday. You guys will see me under pressure in the opening laps, most likely. Because what I'm basically doing is I drive like I have some eggs stored in the back of the car. Not aggressive. Not with sudden direction changes. Not making the rear go sideways. for the purpose of having them around for long. That will obviously put me under threat here. But that will be coming in very handy in the later stages of the race. Also, what you need to note, the setup that I've built is extremely understeery and slow in the opening lap. Actually in the opening 2 laps. But then it will outplay the overall performance. So yeah, we're already playing the long game here. Hey Jules, how you doing? Yes, I plan to run in the GT3 event indeed tomorrow. What about you? Hey Melvin. How are you doing? Jules, what car are you racing with tomorrow in Indy? Melvin, I hope you had a good Christmas as well. Hapunzet, hello. How are you doing? The second time I missed that apex. I have a bad exit with it. H.Z, thank you for your subscription on the YouTube channel. The growing support. You guys are doing this amazing. Just 60 more subscribers to hit 8,000 overall. That would be our goal, guys. $8,000 subscribers overall on our YouTube channel. Hey Juan, how you doing? BMW M4 is your favorite. Yeah, kinda makes sense. I'm leaning towards the McLaren, to be honest. That's exactly not what you should do. I mean, it's super fast, but that has lit up the rear now. So what we want to do is finish this lap to be a mid 43. Which we will. And then we go back to saving the tire. Connection loss. That's interesting. I haven't had that in a very long while. Especially not on these new servers. You do one push lap and then the car's super tail happy. SNR Team Motorsports, is that a real life motorsports team? Or is that your Simracing team? Dutch then, thank you so much for your follow on Twitch. Welcome to the stream. And I'm clearly taking it way too easy with those two guys behind. Still being quick. But trust me, their tires will drop. And then they will be in trouble and I should be fine. I can imagine Robin. That sucks big time. Some tips to setting up the car. I have multiple. The first one is always use minimum tire pressures all around. The second one is for most of the cars create a softer rear than the front. And ultimately, if you are completely lost with the setup, visit www.improveyourlaptime.com, where you can find setups for all the competition races. For instance, also this Porsche setup that I'm driving right now. I built that yesterday live with you guys, and that can now be bought in our shop. It's not like I can easily drive away here. That's really because I'm playing it super safe and super easy on the tires. Which personally I like doing so for the case when I need them, that they are there. However, I've seen obviously races where people have completely demolished their rear tires and yet somehow they finished, but being completely sideways most of the time. It's just also a question of what you want to have. You will still probably slide around a lot in the last 3 or 4 laps, but I just don't want to slide around the entire race. So we focus on the exits, not having the car too sideways. Because this is way too much sidewaysness. Although the left rear is not the critical tire, it's the rear right that's critical. But still. And by the way, Dutch, then, if you want to have more tips about rFactor 2 as you are new to it, I really encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. There you will find a playlist with tutorials, how-tos and useful tips to increase your user experience of the game. Useful tips to set up the simulation, to set up for steering wheel and stuff. You can find them all on my YouTube channel as a video on demand. So, I think it's now where Kaleya has hit the cliff with the rear. You are welcome, Dutchton. Exclamation mark sub into the chat should give you the direct link to our YouTube channel, or you check out our Twitch channel description. There, of course, we got the YouTube channel linked as well. Then thank you so much. Yeah, exactly, that is what we're trying. Hitting the 8k subscribers. Wanted to make it this year, but probably will lose out because of a couple of days. No big deal. Just unfortunate. I'm joking. I really want to push forwards on these channels, make them grow, have a great community, build a great community, enjoy sim racing with you guys, and get prepared for the future for more racing. We will have a look into iRacing in the next couple of weeks, as we're racing the 24 hours of Daytona on iRacing. So that's a promise that we will turn up on that. And tomorrow, of course, we're gonna run the GT3 weekly special event around Indianapolis. That is going to be a sick race. I can tell you, we need to do a pit stop for fuel, maybe even for tires. It will be a 60-minute race, times 2 fuel, times 2 tire consumption. With the GT3 runners, people usually prepare well for that event. We will go live tomorrow with that at 8 PM. Stream is already scheduled. And then we're gonna see if we can make it at P1. I need to decide on a car first. I'm not quite sure which one I want to pick. I'm leaning towards the McLaren, because it really did well in Long Beach, and then there was another race where I raced it and it did an awesome job. Can't remember actually which track it was, but the car was super balanced. May actually have been about around the Nürburgring, I think. Remy de Coq, thank you for your subscription on the YouTube channel. So, gap has increased. Meanwhile, we got Titus in third. Not sure what has happened to the P2 car. Let's say it like this. It's very easy to spin out or have a huge mistake with the car. What is your guys' plans for 2024? Let me know. I wanna hear what you guys are planning. What's your goals, what's your targets and expectations? Yo, Cameron. How are you? Martin, I think you already are a pro sim racer, aren't you? Well, if you want to become more of a pro sim racer in 2024, then I happily advertise my coaching services. If you need help, if you want to improve as a driver, if you want to improve about car and track knowledge, hit me an email, simracing@michi-hoyer.com. Put down what car and track combination you would like to run in, what areas you want to work in, where do you feel you have weaknesses, where do you feel you have strength, what do you want to improve, excuse me. And then we get a coaching session together. And if you wonder how one of these coaching sessions are looking, then also again check out my YouTube channel. There is a playlist as well with coachings, so you can get a feel of how the service is looking like. Cameron, your goal is to have fun in sim racing. I think you're commentating. You can look at all the mess and speak about it that happens on the track. I think that's good fun, isn't it? I mean, okay, arguably there might be that one or other boring race, but overall, sounds like a good profession. Having said that, Cameron, the Sim Pub 2.0, what do you think? So let's have a look at the gap to P2, close to 4 seconds. Yeah, Kaleja is consistently losing out now to us. And this is the difference. You guys have seen him being faster and stronger than me in the opening laps, pushing the car, heating up those rears. And it's not like he completely falls apart. But you can clearly see him now dropping more than he had pace advantage in the opening laps. Two laps to go. And this is what I told you in the beginning of the race. My rear is now becoming tail happy and unhappy as well. But overall, obviously to a way later stage, much more manageable. Yeah, the Porsche is not very nice to drive in that regard, it's true. Car is rotating a lot with the rear, and you need to drive it on point. You're not allowed to go too quick into turns. You're not allowed to throw the car into the turns and over push it. It will bite back immediately. Final lap though. Which means we can now send it again. I mean, I'm not sure if we're allowed to hope that. I guess we are. But we have to expect to be disappointed, I'm afraid. I haven't heard anything of Riser Studios lately at all. Oh, Michi. Yes. In German you would say many interesting things with the rear. That's for sure. Anyway. We throw her around final time through the left-hander. And then it's B1. Lu Kang, why ultra wides over triple? 2 reasons. First, for me this ultra wide is perfectly fine, especially with the 3 virtual mirrors that I can see at the top. So my peripheral view is big enough Second, I run this game with a NVIDIA 3080 RTX, and the machine is almost on the limit with 120 FPS plus producing the stream. And third, I would not get in as easy and convenient into the rig. Simply also I have a top screen. I'm not sure if my machine would be ready to support 4 screens at the time. And then yeah, we can always speak about additional energy costs and stuff. And personally I think the 2 or 3% where the triples would really make sense. You know, in a side-by-side battle, usually I pick my line, I kinda hold my line, and then it's also the responsibility of the other drivers to make sure that there is enough space. In Germany it's cold outside. It's not about that really, but yeah, I personally never felt the need for triples. Ah. Yeah, okay, Martin, then I don't know. I haven't heard of Riser or that update, so yeah, let's see what we can look forward. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. That's gonna do it for the stream. We're gonna have a quick final look at the results and hope that we get a result here, because obviously the system was a bit iffy lately. That looks good. That looks even better. And that looks awesome. So we've made it to Platinum 2. We gained a good bunch of rating here. Kraken, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciated. So I want to see the result impact of the BTCC race that we had. We view the results breakdown. This is where we made it to Platinum 2, plus 1% on driving, 7.2 on the safety rank. That got us the Platinum 2 badge here. So we ranked up. Amazing. Lucas, happy with P7 or unhappy? Either way, I guess congrats. P7 in that car is not too easy, I think. I do like the smaller footprint of Ultras. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe a triple setup would just work fine. Personally, I once decided with the ultra widescreen, and you know, I was also a bit suspicious that setting up a triple, what if they kind of stop working in the middle of the race for whatever reason? You know, 3 times a monitor is 3 times more a thing that can fail. I'm very suspicious on that, so yeah, I just feel comfortable enough with that ultra widescreen. Lee J, how many races did I do, and why are you not gold yet on RF2? So, start bronze, then you get silver, then you get gold, and then you get platinum. Regarding the driver rank, why we're not there on gold is simply because the majority of people have not yet reached silver, and I think RF2 is just getting out a very, very low amount of driver rank right now, like really, really low. That's the reason why I hardly gain any result, especially also looking, we have more bronze people in than silver people, so me winning the races doesn't really get me huge boosts in driver rank, because I'm always expected to be first. You see Jero, he was expected to be 5th. Then Lucas got even 6th in the end. Paul Bennett was expected to be 8th, dropped a little bit in 10th, stuff like that. So yeah, we need more people getting into silver, and we need more people racing the bigger races. Tomorrow is going to be an important race with the GT3s. I think majority of people will be in the silver category, and if you win that GT3 race, then you can surely get a good amount of driver rank on your name, that's for sure. Simcar Jeezer, thank you for your follow on Twitch, much appreciated. Yeah, people are hard stuck in bronze literally because the game is handing out this little rating. I mean, just have a look at it. If we go back to online, my overall race history, I show you something. These races are all second, first. Here yesterday, I think in the Thruxton race, I got myself 2 or 3% of driver rank plus, 2.2. Today I gained 1.3 and 1.0. However, there was this one race in Portland where I crashed out in the lead. P12. Hold your breath. Minus 9.3%. So today we gained 2.5%. So that means I would need 5 of today's evenings to make up for that stuff instead of, and that is just making up for it. It's not about increasing it. So you see, as we dropped to the E back again, now after all these races that we did, there were a couple of 2 and 3% results, but you can see that now out of the E we just made it back to here, but we basically came from the end of R or the beginning of the 1. So yeah, that's how little driver rank is being distributed in those races. And obviously the pressure is always on me, because no matter what race I'm entering, more or less, I can give you a quick example. Tinsel Cup, I'm not going to race it, but I register, and immediately I'm sitting P1 in the participations because I got the most driver rank of everyone around currently being signed up in that race. And that has the effect that I am always asked to be P1, and if I just get P1, the system's like, yeah, he's just doing what he's expected to do, so we just give him % of bonus for actually achieving what he is asked to achieve anyway. Yes. So that's the crazy part. Danny Riz Kievan, thank you so much for becoming a subscriber on the YouTube channel. Really much appreciated. Yeah, thank you so much for the support, guys. Again, we're trying to hit the 8,000 subscribers overall on the YouTube channel before New Year's Eve. That is 4 days to go. 59 subscribers to go. So guys, if you appreciate what we're doing here, if you want to know more about rFactor 2, and more importantly, if you want to know more about Le Mans Ultimate in the future, because once that game is out, we're definitely gonna stream it, then you are on the absolute right YouTube and Twitch channel right now. This is the place to be when Le Mans Ultimate gets out. We're gonna sweat it, we're gonna stream it, we're gonna race it, we're gonna show it to you, we're gonna showcase it to you, we're gonna explain it to you. I mean, of course, I need to learn it first to see what's the bits and pieces to know about it, but we'll get there. We're gonna do it live here on this channel. So if you're a fan of that, if you're looking forward to Le Mans Ultimate and to rFactor 2 streams, Le Mans Ultimate streams, I can continue about the things, also iRacing. That guys, become a subscriber on the YouTube channel, become a follower on Twitch. That is massively appreciated, and even more if you guys want to support the channel more. We've added a couple of custom emotes lately to the system, so if you want to make use of those emotes, become an Emoji Access member on YouTube, become a tier 1 subscriber or a Prime subscriber on Twitch. Get access to these custom emotes and improve your viewer experience. Lucas, do I have early access for LMU? No. There is no beta, there is nothing for the public. So yeah, at this stage, just like you, I can only have a look into into the pictures and the small video bits and pieces they get out for us as a sneak preview. Lee J, exactly, that is one of the emotes. Probably also being usable with channel points on Twitch. And I think I have also uploaded a new emote for free access. As much as I'm concerned. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. All right, Lu Kang, thank you so much for your subscription on the YouTube channel. Thank you for the support. And yeah, guys, we're gonna call it a stream now. We're gonna have a raid on Twitch, of course. Tomorrow, 8 p.m., the GT3 race around Indianapolis. I hope you guys are gonna check this out. I hope you guys gonna be around with that. For tonight, about the raids, I don't see someone live with RF2, sadly, so we're gonna send you over to iRacers. And on iRacing, we have Moratness or Pablo. I think it's good. Will be a good raid partner for tonight. Guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for checking out the stream. Thank you, Martin, for being here. And yeah, have a good night, everyone. See you. Goodbye.